Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Alfies body transformation journey. Thank you so much for all the support for last week and the week before, for everyone that's viewed it, for all the subscribers, everyone that's liked the video, the comments. It's all been great. It really helps this video get out there to more people. So a massive thank you to you. Now, as you know, last week I had lost 3 kilos, which is around 6 pounds. And this week I'm going to show you where I've come in the last week on top of that weight loss as well. I can tell you already it has been a good week again. I'm really excited to actually share the results with you guys. Once again, please subscribe at the bottom, please hit like on the video, and please let me know what you think of it. Let me know any questions that you might have. All the comments and subscribes and likes really help this get to more people. I've already had a few people tell me that they are motivated by it and have actually been doing more exercise or have improved their diet slightly just based on the videos that I've made. So if we can spread it out to more people, maybe more people will be able to get that little bit of inspiration and we can really make a difference to more people's lives. So the first thing I'm going to speak to you about is the foods I've had or been eating and the workouts that I've been doing. So start with food. I have pretty much the same foods most days. There are ways to mix it up if you really wanted to try and follow the diet, or if you want recipes or want to know how to make what I make, then I'd be more than happy to share that with you also. For food, every single morning I have porridge with jam and some peanut butter. I used to make it a little bit healthier by having fresh fruits with it all the time. I didn't find it as tasty, therefore I would end up skipping and struggling to really stick with that as my meals. So I've changed it for jam and peanut butter purely because I like it more. And if I like the food more, then I'm more likely to stick with it. There is a chance that over time I will get sick of it, and when that food change does take place, then I'll obviously let you guys know what I've substituted it with. If I gain or lose weight, then it will give you an indication of if that swap is positive or not so positive. For lunches, I have mostly been sticking to a jacket sweet potato. So that'll be baked in the oven on 200 degrees for around an hour and 20 minutes. I'll have that with either tuna mayo or I had egg mayo through the week as well as sort of fillers for that. You could put whatever you wanted in it, whether it be chili or bolognese or whatever you wanted to choose with it. But it just means that you've got your carbohydrates, which is the complex carbohydrates, so it's good for actual energy release and not going to turn into fat as much as a normal carbohydrate would. And you've got the filling, which is going to have some sort of protein base to match that up for you as well. And my dinners have been very standard, similar to what I showed you last week, which I'll show a picture now. That's literally just a bed of mixed vegetables with either corn mince or turkey mince, or you can use whatever mince you wanted for it, and just try and make sure that you drain some of the fat out if you're using beef. But yeah, that's just mince. It's got some onion, pepper, some kidney beans, and tomato sauce and passata, just with that to give it a little bit of a, well, just make it less dry. That's what I've been eating most days, apart from Friday. I was out with family and had an Indian. I want to make sure that on this journey I'm not just going completely cold turkey with everything, and I am actually giving myself the opportunity to have some treats. So that was an occasion where I chose to treat myself. Saturday we went to see some family again and had to get some food from a restaurant on the way home. We chose Nando's. All I had was 2 chicken breasts, some pitta, and with that I just chose my sides to be long stem broccoli and grains and greens. That's just to show that you can actually swap some of the fattier foods for some better foods. And that has basically been my food journey. In terms of workouts, I've been doing some quite intense workouts in comparison to normal. I posted a video of some of the ball drops that I was doing in the gym. That was on an upper body workout that I was doing. I've also done some swimming, which I'll go into in the mental health stuff because I had a little bit of trouble with that. And also I've done a lot of lower body as well. Most of it resistance training. Swimming's been my only proper cardio, and a half an hour bike ride, which I did last night as well. So that's my food and my workouts for the week. And now we will go on to the mental health side. So, mental health. As you all know, this is a big reason why I wanted to start this YouTube channel. My mental health isn't the most healthy out there, and I wanted to show you that it is possible to try and tackle the mental health problems or attitudes or behaviours whilst also trying to tackle your weight or body transformation at the same time. So as you know, I've still been going to therapy, which is actually working quite well. I'm starting to realise the patterns that I used to have with food, with alcohol, or just giving up, quitting a lot of other things as well, which is helping me be a bit more productive going forward. One of the things that I've actually done is I've signed up to do a level 4 personal training and life coaching course. That will give me a diploma. And I was very scared to do it. It means paying out a bit more money every month to be able to do that. It's an uncertainty. There's that fear that I'll fail, which is the big thing. And that's something that has always held me back. But this time I have a flip chart board, which the picture is here. And as you can see, I wrote down what do I want from my career going forward. And I put the blue spot against the things that mean the most to me. And I ticked off what I feel this course could potentially give me. And as you see, it was a resoundingly positive. So I decided to ignore that voice in my head that was telling me that I'll fail, to ignore that voice in my head that was telling me that I'm not good enough or that I don't deserve it, and just to push through. All I had to do was make the payment to start with. So that's the first hurdle. So I've done that. I'm now confirmed on the course. Brilliant. So now I have a chance at actually moving forward with this, and the course, I've already started paying for it, so I need to push through with it. Whether I fail or not, at this point, doesn't matter so much to me. Of course, I want to succeed. I want to do really well, but I'm just learning that actually failures are going to happen sometimes, or just not meeting your expectation is going to happen sometimes, and I'm okay with it now. I'm coming to peace with that as a reality. And as I said, I would talk about the swimming situation. So a good friend of mine, Dean, messaged me saying that he was actually motivated by the videos that I've been doing, and he went swimming for the first time and managed to do a massive 51 lengths. So a massive well done, Dean, keep it up. And that really motivated me to go to the swimming pool as well. I'm really not a very good swimmer. I never have been a very good swimmer. So the thought of doing 51 lengths for me was way too much. But I did an upper body workout first. I was in the gym for about an hour. Then I went to the swimming pool. I decided that I was going to do 20 lengths, which for me is actually loads of lengths. It's a 25-meter pool, but I'm used to doing maybe 2 or 3 maximum. So I decided on 20, got through my first 4 and thought I was dying, and just thought, you know what, it's okay. I failed, I didn't do it. Then I used what Dean did as inspiration, and it really pushed me to just take it one length at a time and see if I could really get to at least 10. So I did that, used that motivation of somebody else really pushing through, and managed to do the 5th. And then the 6th came, and the 7th, and the 8th, and the 9th, and the 10th, and I hit 10. And I was like, great, I could get out of the pool now, or I can push on and hit that 20 and prove to myself that I can do what I say I'm going to do. So I pushed on. I did length after length, one at a time. That's all I did, one at a time. So I just didn't concentrate on anything past the next length. And I did that enough times, and I got to 16, and I was like, great, literally there and back 2 more times. And it really pushed me on to keep doing it. Now then, 20 lengths is only 500 meters, and it took me just over an hour. which isn't the greatest time. But it just goes to show that, you know, if you surround yourself with the right people and people that are going to motivate you, then you can really push yourself to do things that sometimes you don't actually believe that you're capable of. So surround yourself with positive people. Find motivation from other people's successes and push yourself to make your own success. Because that's how you're going to push through to levels that you didn't know you had before. And that's how you're going to be able to push through on the journey and become the person that you really want to be. The person that you see yourself as you really want to be in 10 years, that's what you can be. A lot of people underestimate what they can do in 10 years and overestimate what they can do in a year. That's what Tony Robbins says all the time, and it is actually very true. So make sure that you're setting yourself goals that you can achieve. Don't be too disheartened if it's not as fast as you want it to be, because if you do it for long enough, then you can achieve great, great things. So here is the weigh-ins. Now, as I said before, last week I'd hit 3 kilograms of weight loss, which is around 6 pounds. And I'm not going to show every day of the week like I did last time, because the changes aren't quite as drastic through each day. So from the start of the week, I started at 102.9, dropped that down to 102.1, and I actually managed to finish the week on 101. Now, this is the lowest I've been in a long time. It's below 16 stone, which is the lowest I've been in a while too. And it's just given me so much motivation to push on and move on. Again, I think the fact that I haven't been drinking alcohol or eating so much fast food has been massive contributors to that. The extra exercise doesn't hurt either. What I'll do from next week is I'll start actually tracking the body fat percentage and the muscle mass percentage, which will give us a better indication than just a arbitrary scale amount. So I'll be doing that from next week. But I'm so proud of this. Please use it as motivation to push on for yourself. Please tell me about how you're doing. Show me your successes and really give me even more motivation to push on and do bigger and better things as well. But thank you so much for all your support. Having you all there as support network is really helping me to really achieve my goals. And I know that I can do it because I have you guys behind me. So thank you so, so much. And that is going to be the end of the video today. Thank you so much for watching. And please, once again, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, send me some comments on what your thoughts were or any questions. Really helps this YouTube channel to grow. So thank you so much, and I will see you next week at 7 o'clock.